You know, I spend so much of my time ministering, trying to help people with their hearts. And just like Mary, Jesus' mother in the Bible, people insist on treasuring things in their heart that are not treasures at all. Like Mary, they treasure things that bother them, things that aren't going to do their heart any good, things that they're going to use as a trump card later to justify themselves, as we'll see. And they always see. Of course, by then it's too late, and down the tubes they go. You know, it's not really the way to do it. I'll give you an example. You know, even though this is the one place you can find the light, and the one place where I will go in the light first, and in great detail, and it's all over the website, that, you know, the charge that people like to treasure in their heart is that Trent's just too harsh. You know, and despite what the dictionary says about harsh, and despite what the Bible says about harsh, that's what is treasured in the heart. And it doesn't do any good, of course. I mean, I haven't called anyone Satan, but Jesus did, as a taste of how unharsh I am. But anyway, regardless, the way it works, and I'm just trying to warn people who are interested in not dying spiritually. So you treasure in your heart, Trent's harsh. And then you don't get open about it. You don't deal with it. You just go quiet on it. And you stew about it. And how much does God love that? I mean, there's a mountain of scriptures against that kind of a response. And so you do less well, right? And then it happens that piece by piece, gangrene really, like the Bible says, gangrene spreads like gangrene does and takes you limb from limb and organ to organ, and you don't do any amputation, no surgery, no light, no cure, no fix. And so gangrene eventually takes you over, and then finally, non-functional, not clear thinking, on your last legs, your last gasp, you have enough justification in the wicked treasure in your heart that it would be okay to call it a wrap, fellowship with Trent. Because Trent's harsh, and yet I'm not the one with gangrene. I'm far worse than harsh, but my issues get treated by Christ. You may be far better than harsh, but the gangrene from your darkness, just like the Bible says, has run you out, and down the spiritual tubes you go, with a justification which is no justification at all. And it happens like clockwork to so many people. Mary, you, someone tomorrow, someone next week, and someone throughout my 22 years of seeing the Bible happen. You know, it just can't be. It just can't be. You must avoid treasuring things in your heart that don't see the light of day, good or bad. God will hold you to it. Mark my words.